This day 1655. The Arukh HaShulchan, they're doing their siman shin pei hey sif aleph to siman shin pei ches sif aleph. Shin pei, the shayla din shayla shalom bavel. Bavel, the greeting, the halach of greeting with by Nobel. Also, also b'shel shalom, also is not allowed to greet. You're feeling gamke mihanik dom. We learn also from everybody. Ches by Cheskel says, remain silent. Koshkein shachem ein shalom b'shalom. Other people certainly can't greet him. Sharei eno sharei b'shalom. He is not in a situation of shalom. Yes, there are different halacha here. First 3 days, you can't acquire after the. Let's use a little translation instead of greet for this time. You can't acquire after the peace of any person. If other people inquire after his peace, don't know that he's an avo. Shalom b'shalom, they ask after his peace. You should not respond to him. Shalom, they should notify them that he's an avo. First 3 days he's in the state where he's supposed to be in tears. How can he mention peace? From 3 to 7, in a show he can't inquire. All 7 days shall mention peace. If other people who don't know inquire as to his peace, he responds to him. After 3 days, when the crying has ceased, he can respond out of respect for the person inquiring. From 7 to 30 days, he can greet any person or him because they are in peace. But he can mention Shalom, since the primary days have passed. Respond Shalom, so he inquires to greet him. He doesn't know he's an Avel. So he knows it's Avel in 30. He should not greet him. He's not in a state of peace. When my other relatives, then because then after Shloshim he's like any other individual. Was the other father and mother, other people cannot greet him after 12 months, but he can greet others after Shiva. Pace. Since it's also to greet Koshken so you're not allowed to talk a lot. But talk Shiva within Shiva the words which are not essential to be spoken. Vim Osem Rabbi, if he does it for the honor of the masses, such as many people can to control him, he can speak to them. I will talk Shiva, even within Shiva. Go to your houses in peace. So Chavod Rai Mutter, for the honor of the masses, is permitted. Those who today allow greeting and after 30 days, and as far as mother, no reason for this. If we're going to say the reason is because our Shel Shalom is not the same as Shel Shalom in the Gemara. Okay, not the Gam Kodim Shloshim. Let's see, Matzah also prior to Shloshim. The Rebbe Ramam is by the Chiluk, the rock after Shloshim from the Ramah. This seems clear that it's only after Shloshim. The reality is, he says today, we're not, even within Shloshim, not concerned. Perhaps because our Shel Shalom is not the same type of effusive greeting which was meant by Shel Shalom in the time of the Gemara. Etc. So he finds his friend who's now Avel within 30 days. He speaks to him words of consolation. Shlomi does not greet him. After 30 days, he greets him. He doesn't speak with him direct consolation, it's not only indirectly. He doesn't mention the name of the deceased. He tells him to just be consoled. By father and mother, this is the difference between before and after Shal Matzah, which is supposed to explain. They say Ishtov, person's wife died, and he married another one within 3 Yom Tovim. She's probably seen Shintai base on there in the case of leniency is permitted. You don't go to his house, speak to them with consolation, saying that Derech Eretz. It's not proper. Livnei Isha Chadasha be in front of the new wife. If he finds the marketplace, he can say to him, Tis Nachem, but Safa Rafa Kovid Rosh in a soft manner of speaking and with gravitas. But if he hasn't married another woman, he can pay to speak with them words of consolation until 3 p.m. to pass. Clout. Afterwards, she mentioned all the Krahipik sorrow because his anguish is diminished. Now the custom is not to say tisnachem even after 30 days. These things are really obviously very time and place contingent. Shabbos place to the minhag is to greet Aben Shabbos Shalom Yiladu Sabach Yisib Yerushalmi says Yerushalmi. Does that minhag? This has to do with custom. Custom Ram Bergud Shalom Noisi Shalom Chalon Shabbos and Abel can greet any person in Shabbos Yom Bechad Dvarim for Sharesia. Because including things in Sharesia Shalo Yishal if he's not going to greet people in Shabbos. Usher Shlach Manas Abel Kol Shlashim Yom not allowed to send. So in fact you can't say good Shabbos to Abel, even though people say. Shabbos Menachem, but I guess that's not a contradiction to saying Shabbos. You can't send gifts to other all 30 days. While other Iman, his father and mother, all Shnemas are Chodesh. The Bayer Sheish Mekom, but Shochem on Zelos have Shabbos. This place to send gifts for Shabbos. It's not about Shachman, it's important, which is a separate halacha. So Shabbos is a place where people do not greet Avim Shabbos. But a place where they do greet Avim Shabbos, you can also send gifts on Shabbos. Ubechol Aser, it's Aser. But Purim is Baruch Chaim Sim Tafrei Tagbav Ayin Sham. But that nearly the Shem Shein Shol Shom Beis Ava Koshiva. There's no greeting in the house of all 7 days. Lo Achem Lo Achem Lo not others, not the other to others, nor others of Avel. K'mochem Achem Zel Zeh. Therefore, so to other people, Lo Shol Shalom Beis Avel. They should not inquire. They should not greet each other in the house of Avel. Tochi Beis Shiva during the days of Shiva. Ein Laskir Shalom Beis Zeh. They should not mention Shalom in the house of Avel. I mentioned this before, but here it's pertinent, and therefore I mention it again. Story when it's ostensibly the apocryphal story that when Satmar Rebbe met Rav Moshe for the first time, when they were both being Menachem and Avel, and it was a Beis Avelos, and the Satmar Rebbe said Shalom Aleichem to the Rav Moshe, and Rav Moshe said, Ein Shalom Shalom Beis Avel, and the Satmar Rebbe pointed to a table and said, so therefore he could be Shalom Shalom. Not hold the 10 of 12 tvachim is b'mechitza shul, but okay. Shimpevov dinativas arosh ba'avel. The halacha of wrapping the head by an avel. For other chayabativas arosh avel has supposed to wrap his head. Zega comes after Yechezkel, since there's no Yechezkel, we normally require the shed to set the Yechezkel low tate also. If do not wrap your mustache. So we use to everybody else's chayv to. So Parish Yechaz arosh b'talis. He's covered his head with towels or besudar or with a some other wrap, a scarf. Put a little bit on his mouth, a rosh, a chotem, and the tip of the nose. Ishmael was called the wrapping of the Arabs. That which requires atifa is when he's by himself. People go to Kitzom. He can uncover his head from this wrapping in their honor. But you know, say, and in our countries, we do not do this wrapping. So make people laugh. Some so they applied with their countries where they went with a turban and other cloths around the head. Interesting. I didn't see people have anyone knowing this. He says that the atifa is to draw the hat low over the eyes. It's appropriate for a mourner not to remove the hat from his head all shiva. To sit in this manner if it's possible for him. I've never noticed people being makbid on this. Wow. Live and learn. There's a din atifa as a putting the hat low over the eyes. Fascinating. Shimpei zayin, din kviya samita. Lowering the bed. Even kviya samita, constantly lowering the bed. It seems for 2 reasons. First of all, because they used to sit in beds. And the others to sit on the ground. So that still lowers his bed. Evidence is this: Erev Shabbos. That would say the Erev Shabbos from Mincha and beyond. Zokvis and Mitas, you raise the beds. Nevertheless, in the Yeshiva, actually can't sit in there until it gets dark. So you see that the lowering was for sitting. So because we show taste, that's a test wrote there. But so show nearly the Mikan show Sheva Gabi Kisi. But some here we learn the Rabbi should not sit on a chair or a bench. Pays meal lomi times about Kisi. It's time this count only. They lower the bed. So they say show him it says there. Abi Shoshev Yeshan Gabi Kaka. Even though he's sitting and sleeping on the ground, loyat say the Chavaso that doesn't feel obligation. Even low key and Kisi unless you lower the bed as well. Thank you, Samita, and the reason for the beds. Who can time Bar Kapara? So Bar Kapara says, "Shoki Yochel Kamosha Kushbarcho Omer." It's as if Hashem is saying, I put my countenance within you. Because man was made in God's image. When I was saying, and I count your sins, I turned it over. He does allow. You should overturn your beds on it. Ayin Sham. So it's a sign of in of itself. And that's because therefore Chazal said, not your bed alone do you turn over. Any beds you have in the house. Levada mitam shemeshchem, besides for a bed, which is used for ornamentation to put on vessels, objects. Today we don't do it. We trade time for no reason. Two reasons. One, refers to our bed. Einam asuyim kamito shalhem denalik their bed sheyeshayach ben kfiyah, that you can lower them. Roach are going to move. Also, going to be astonished. Say some sort of sorcery. I think there's another reason. We don't sit on beds. We sit on the ground. Not specifically on the ground. On a low bench, according to consensus, or on pillows and blankets, pillows and mattresses. So we keep it acre. We should say dafka. Dafka karka, gabi karka. There is a shita put on the shaft to specifically require the ground. And Misham Reish breaking the brachas nearly right the enokim. Misham says another way to go. See, we see be over yeshli told the arts. They sat with him on the law aretz to the ground. Al aretz inks you kind of doesn't say on the ground. Ela law aretz to the ground. Double shu samach aretz, which is next to the ground. Ain sham. Mishuchosh we saw somebody who is weak in its constitution, or muberes, or woman's pregnant, ladies will cloud aretz. It shouldn't all sit all on the ground. And makom go up, but in a high place. Shena in terms of sleep, yesh makim l'shan aretz. Those are makim sleep on the ground. Yesh makilin, and those are meko. Shachsi needs to be down chumrah, and the point needs to be meko. Chayna meko needs to be lenient. The Shabbos is a show. It's kind of a lila. Erev Shabbos several hours for nighttime. Yakumu me'aretz. They should get up from the ground. But some lokas neighbors, and right before you bench licht, we should put on shoes or covered Shabbos. Shin peches. Avel asa b'yom rishon b'tfilin. Avel's asa on the first day of tefillin. Alf, Yom Rishon, on the first day of Bales, asa on the tefillin. It's not put on tefillin. If you mecheskel, learn mecheskel, mashkos rates when shin I shall be. Ikum rose chad yoyma. The primary bitterness is the one day. Chen ain't about shlo per tefillin. They ever shouldn't put on the glory of tefillin the first day. I was sharing me, but the other day is chayv. You really have to put tefillin. The other chayv become mitzvahs of the Torah of news Torah. Others who chayv do the mitzvahs mention Torah. But freshman tefillin Talmud Torah. Be'anu sham siyat lishmael. We distinguish in tefillin and Talmud Torah, which is also all 7 days. The came in the tefillin haim pe'er since tefillin is a glory. V'avel gam kol shiva olav offer karno, and Ovel even the rest of the 7 days, his pride is rolling in the dirt. But that doesn't matter. He has to compose himself, and to compose his heart. Put on tefillin. It's a time when people are crying and eulogizing. Even the other day, should have been tefillin. But that is only a problem anywhere in the abuse of words from the whole day. And then there are times where they should take them off when appropriate. But today when we only put tefillin at the time we daven, so there's no such issue. We're really supposed to finish here today, but it's been a short day, and the whole siman is 2 sifim, so we might as well do sif base. Base, I feel achar yom amisa, even when the kfura was after the day of death. I feel achar kamim several days later. No, not putting tefillin on the day of the burial. Local sheish mechlek was then like those who argue on that. Kam yom shmul krova also on the day when you hear news within 30 days. Lo not tefillin shall put on tefillin. Chekshir b'layla also if he's buried at night. Osham b'layla machar. Osham b'layla here at night. Machar and next day don't put tefillin. I have a converse mace of a regal, but someone buries his mace on a regal. Show you Abelos Achar Regal, where he does Abelos after Yontiv. O Shama Regal, or he heard about the mace on Regal, the Yontiv. Yinichli Yom Rishon Shachar Chag, which put on tefillin on the first day after Yontiv. Okay, the Reka, that seems to be private law. Aval B'yom Hasheni Mutter, B'yom Hasheni Tefillin Afilu B'Boker. But the second day of Abelos, you're allowed to put in tefillin even bright and early in the morning. No good tefillin Rabbeinu Tam, Lo Nechum Koyim Abelos. Those put in Rabbeinu Tam's tefillin should not do it all Shiva. It's not a valid psak. The Yosef says not to put on Rabbeinu Tams. Frat Lafia Tam Amavur Bazar Parshas Pinchas Brahim Haim Nayin Sham. That's something to do with Simcha, which it says in Zohar and Parshas Pinchas. But in any event, that you should not put Arbeinu Tams. If you put Arbeinu Tams, you should not put them on during the days of Avelus. And now we'll stop here for today.